Hey everyone, hope you're having a lovely day. And this video is called Going Through the Motions. And I think some people may disagree with this in a way. This works for them, but this has really worked for me. I really felt the experience of this changing my life. And so what do I mean by going through the motions? What does it have to relate to? Sometimes we get up in the morning and we don't feel like getting up. We don't feel like moving out of bed, and I felt that so many days. And it's especially more relatable in the times now where we're more so in lockdown and we're being told we can only go out and do things, do so much and be around so many people. And so there are even more restrictions on our life. And with those of us who have learned to create a schedule in our life, we get up at this certain time because we got to go to work at this certain time. We've got this kind of socializing thing that we do. We've got schedule structured into our life in such a way that, we don't have to think so much about what we're going to be doing and how we're going to stay motivated sometimes. But this is for those of you who are maybe finding this lack of structure in your life challenging, and that is going through the motions. You know what you need to do. We all know what we need to do. It's like exercise, 30 minutes light or extreme, eat healthfully, think good thoughts, be nice to people. These are the basics, the foundations. And when we begin to do this, when we start to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I feel funky, I don't feel inspired. But you go through the motions and say, okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do my meditation, I'm going to do my walk, I'm going to do my run, I'm going to make myself a healthy breakfast, I'm going to go through the motions even though I don't feel like it. And that just, for example, today, I was getting up and I was like, I don't think I drank enough water. Woke up with a headache. I felt like my eyes needed some clothespins to keep them open, like propping them up, because I just wanted to go back to sleep. But I realized that, this isn't how I want to start my day. The first part of my day, and I'm already thinking I want to go back to sleep and I don't want to start it. So what I decided to do was roll myself out of bed, and get into a meditation. And the meditation I had, wasn't feeling it, wasn't excited about it. Most of it didn't feel great, but I went through it. And sort of by the middle to the end of it, I started to feel a little better. And then I went into another meditation. And I was like, okay, I'm getting this. And then part of me, once I finished my meditation, wanted to be like, okay, great, I'm done, I can just shut up. And I was like, no, we got some momentum going. Go through the motions. If I was feeling good, what would I do? So I decided to go for a run, and at first I was like, okay, it's going to be like a 15, 20-minute run. But because I got myself out there and I already had this momentum going, I decided to push it. And I've been on about a 30, 40-minute run, which is pretty intense. And once again, I've got another thing that I do, which is I do this walk where I'm visualizing myself as the warrior. And I say, I am the warrior. The warrior smiles in the face of fear, and the warrior is calm and relaxed, yet ready to attack. And it's this, it's almost that I didn't allow myself to have it, but because I had done all of these things in beforehand to allow myself to say, I'm going to go through the motions, that came so easily. And then I was thinking, okay, what can I do now? Make a video. And so now I'm thinking, I'm going to go take a shower, smash it in my work, and it's going to be ease. But that all took going through the motions to begin with, to get into a rhythm of being like, yeah, I'm excited for this day. And now I am. I look back 2 hours ago, whenever I woke up and thought, man, this is going to be a challenging day. I'm already thinking the opposite. So, once again, go through the motions. You know what you need to do for yourself, because we all do. We all know what we need to do for ourselves. It just takes sometimes a little bit of quieting down, slowing down to find them out. And if you feel like you come below what your obstacle, your wall is today, and how, if you are, you're going to go through the motions and overcome it, Peace, love, play, light. Pshaw.